Publishers who have faster start times, they tend to have higher fill rates with their advertising creatives that they're using, and higher engagement. So viewers tend to stick around longer if they don't have the same metrics that we were just mentioning, like the time to first frame, the buffering events. Like the lower those are, the longer viewers stick around. Advertisers, I think, have a little bit different expectations than publishers. Akamai actually put out a really good report beginning of the year. It shows engagement over time to first frame, and if you don't show a video in the first 2 seconds, every additional second you lose 6% of your audience. And so what we see with ad creatives sometimes will take 6 seconds to load, 8 seconds to load, and a lot of that is a back and forth between the client side and the server side decisioning engine of what ad creative actually has to get filled.
Most of our video is someone has taken a very explicit action. They want to do a workout. They're there for a very specific purpose, so there's a little bit more sort of leeway for them to wait an extra second or two, and they're invested in it. Where we find it really matters, though, is that we optimize our experience and our bit rates so that we will always show you a worse picture just to keep the information flowing, because when you're doing the workout, the last thing you want is it to pause so that it looks better, as opposed to Netflix, say, where you might want it to be the best picture quality. For us, we'll be aggressively down switching bit rates to try and make sure that you always have that content coming.
So you're doing a lot of adaptive bit rate from that side?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you find that customers complain about the quality, or?
No, people complain about if it doesn't work.
Okay.
They do not complain about the video quality almost ever.
When I was head of production in Livestream, and one of the things when we added to the broadcaster encoder was adding a thumbnail pick. And that was one of the ways to get around this, hey, if I see something in the player,
right,
I'm okay because I know something's happening. I think a lot of times when we'll have clients build out either the player using JW or whatever, they're not incorporating some of those best practices. Like, hey, just give me a thumb, give me something happening so that the user is not going to walk away because it's a black screen and they think that, oh, their Flash plugin's not up to date or something stupid like that.